How dare you like my street? Hello, YouTube! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, top of the day to you. Welcome in. How you doing? Goomba said he was first. Freaking awesome says he was first. I don't know. Fossabot wasn't first. I know that. How come Rhonda and JJ and Dale and all those other cool cats didn't follow you? What kind of raid was that, Goomba? Thanks. Good to see you. How you doing? I went to the bank and I got some coins. Not the coin shop, the bank. Thank you, freaking awesome. This is like the first time you've ever been first. That's unusual. I'm a little bit worried there might be like an earthquake or something. Hey? So unfortunately, we didn't get the new one yet. I asked them to order me more the next time they order. I'm tempted to place an order at another branch, but this branch has never failed me. Every time I order from them, I get the new coins. So I think I'll just do weekly orders. Catch you later, Goomba. I might be on tonight doing pennies. See how I feel. I'm gonna dump these today and then go to the coin shop. You take her easy. I'll put this. I'll put it there. We'll put that there. I'll show you some love. Hi, 9 for 9. Hi, Christopher. Ooh, they switched to like a lavender color on the rolls. How about that? They're all machine wrapped. So, how about that? Too much stuff on my desk. So this should be pretty quick, except I gotta punch the holes in them all. Do I have any that are already pre-holed? They're the brown ones. I'd rather keep the brown ones. I could use those ones, I guess. How many are there? There's a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is better than none. So we'll do that, and let's see. Oh, those are dollars. Dollar bill. I should have a bunch of the clear one. I don't know where they are. I should have a bunch of the clear ones somewhere. Take it easy, Gary. Not dodging, just have to get. I didn't. Nobody said you're playing dodgeball. You don't know how to dodge a wrench. We'll see you later. Can't win the giveaway if you're not here. Oh shit, I tried to get matching colors. They match. I don't care what you tell me, they match. Maple leaf, what's that? Oh hey, we can make some confetti. That's good. We need more confetti. This is perfect. I have to cover that. I'm glad I got up. There we go. I got to go to CoinOp so I can time B1 a few times and make him feel appreciated. He wants to jump over some counter and kick my ass. Okay. Why would I be blue? I'm not blue. Pitas aren't blue. What you talking about? In Canada, blue is conservative. I guess you could say that. Already? Fossilbot. What's wrong with you? I know what he's talking about. I thought red was and blue was... I don't know, whatever. I always thought the colors were different down there. The opposite. Almost done. I usually mute for this, but I figured your ears would enjoy hearing me make confetti. There's 9. We only... Aw, man. Why didn't it stay in the thing? BS. How much do I have? Oh, that's a good amount. Nice. I'm glad I haven't emptied this in a while. I might just sit here for a few minutes while I watch a movie later making more. You know what for.
I know.
Goomba, do you still want that coin? Don't ignore me, Goomba. Do you still want that coin? Ew. I'm just double checking 949 so that we can talk about him while he's not here. Jeez. Not the sharpest pencil, are ya? We're putting together a prank to send him. And I've been taking donations from the community to put towards silver and coins to prank him. Let's see, 949 and Dale have sent donations along with a few other people. So, well, I don't know if Freaking Awesome uses PayPal or if he's inclined to participate, but I mean, I'm putting it out there. So if you saw if Freaking, I was talking about Freaking Awesome. I'm in my head, I'm 10 sentences ahead and my mouth is slow. So, but yeah, Freaking Awesome. I don't know if you saw 949's video of the scents I sent him, where it was saran wrap. Goomba just sent me his list of scents he needs, and I'm going to send them to him, but I'm going to use even more saran wrap. And I'm taking donations from all of y'all, and I'm going to put like silver coins in, and I'm going to use lots of saran wrap and packing tape, and I'm going to make like a huge ball. And it's going to piss him off, and we can all watch and laugh. But he can't get mad because it's going to be full of silver. I think I'm up to about 1.5 ounces so far. I actually just yesterday picked up, he likes beavers, so I picked up some sterling silver beavers. Right? Oh, they're going everywhere, whatever. They were already in a big milk bag. So I got they're sterling silver, and I got some halves. And some older stuff. Some of the older stuff I'm going to keep for my auction. But I also already have a bunch of silver in my PC that I'm going to put in. 2-way sticking tape would be fun too. I didn't even think about that. I have brown... Oh, you know what'd be crazy? If I got some of that medical fiber tape. Oh, that would piss them off. Essentially, I'm going to put... So so depending on your donation, I'm going to put 90% towards silver and 10% towards shipping and handling, saran wrap, packing tape, and postage. So let's say, for example, someone made a donation, and then 90% is going to go towards silver. So let's just say this is your 90%. I'm going to write on the back from and whoever it is, right? I'm going to put your coin, because he'll forget. He won't know. He'll get mixed in. So I'll call it like the goofball from, right? And then I'm going to put something in the middle, and it's going to be saran wrap, saran wrap, saran wrap. Then your coin, saran wrap, saran wrap, saran wrap, tape, tape, tape. Next coin, saran wrap, tape, tape. Next coin. And then you know how I do that thing where I make tabs and I color it? I'm going to put fake tabs all the way through, and I'm going to fill it with confetti layers, and I'm going to pepper it with a bunch of coins that aren't in flips from me, like world coins, and he just sent me his list of cents that he needs. So they're all going to be in there, and I'm going to make a list of what's in the ball so he doesn't miss anything, right? Because like if there's something in saran wrap, it could legitimately get overlooked. And it's just going to be lots of tape and saran wrap and a huge ball like this with all the stuff from everyone. And so far, where did I put the list? Ah, shit. I got a list here somewhere. Is this it? Yeah, so 949, Raymond Long, AG Iowa, Dale, and shit, I didn't write it down. Someone sent a donation yesterday or the day before. I'm recording everything. Oh fuck, we didn't ask Mike. Mike definitely would have donated. I'll email him and ask him. He'll definitely donate. Who was it the other day? Otis also. Let me get him written down. So Otis sent 15. 15 is enough to get a sterling silver beaver. And the melt on a sterling silver beaver with spot at 69 is 11 US, and then I can also add a silver dime. So there'll be like and it's going to depend what I have and what I fit, but I'm going to put 90% of your donations towards silver. It's going to go on a flip with your name. Oh, hey Raymond, speak of the angel. Thank you for your donation. Otis Cauldron sent 15, but he sent it goods and services, so I got 14 from Otis after the fees. So I'll put 90% of that towards silver, which is 14.14 times 0.9 is 1272. And what I've been doing, so like Raymond sent 10, 90% of that is 9, which I calculated at 69%, so he can send 4.9 grams actual silver or 0.1304 troy ounces. So and I have tons of little bits of silver, like the old fish scales and stuff. So, and there's that little bit of 10% overhead, so I'll get as close to your actual silver weight, probably slightly over for all of you, put them in flips with your name, and it's going to be a huge ball, tape and saran wrap with confetti and fake tabs, and I'm going to pepper it with other stuff, and that's going to go to him, and we can all just watch and enjoy watching him open it. So I'm taking donations on that. Later, freaking awesome. So I was just mentioning that if you wanted to participate. I think Goomba was in here when Mike was in here, so I couldn't talk about it. But I'll ask Mike if he wants to contribute. He's been very generous with things, like he often, when I'm doing my Don't Know God, buys spots for people, so I could very well see him participating. I punch holes in them so that when I bring them to the bank, they can see that it's coins in there. And it takes less time for me to punch holes in the rolls than to wait for them to open and inspect the rolls while I'm at the counter. Also, it marks the roll. Not that I don't pick up from where I dump, so it's not like I would actually end up getting them back. But originally, it was a way for me to mark my rolls. So Thanks for popping in, freaking awesome, and sharing out the my stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks 9 for 9. I'll be here for this. Usually takes less than an hour if I stop yapping. I want to get through them and get these back to the bank today, and I'm a little disappointed I didn't get the new coins, but most of the time it takes a few orders. There's a fake one. I guess I get you guys in closer. There's a fake one. D-Day, it's got a big scratch, so I'm not going to keep that. I'm essentially only looking for the coin that glows in the dark, or if I'm lucky enough to find a silver one. Fervid Finds and Northern Found have found them. The store? The coin store? See, that has a weird finish. It's magnetic. The store? What? You're confusing me. Oh, I forgot already. Oh yeah. That's true. The thing is, if I go too early, it won't be on special. Right? I think it goes on special around 6. I'd be at the coin shop before then. That's actually good. I don't... Yeah, every time I'm out that way, I should remember. Like, it's so cheap, it's worth just going and getting it, and it's not far. It takes me maybe not even 5 minutes out of the way. And when it's there, it's worth it. I went yesterday. They only had mystery meat in a tube, sausages, and potatoes. I don't eat tubes of meat anymore. 10, 15... But yeah, it's definitely worth. I'm so cheesed. I didn't know about that years ago. Like, it's such a good deal at the end of the day. But understandably, that's why it disappears pretty quick. I wish they'd put the whole chickens on sale. I almost got one of those yesterday, a whole chicken. 13 Canadian for a rotisserie chicken. That's not bad. Get 3 or 4 meals out of it. But it meant I would have had to come home and still cook something else to go with it. But yeah, 3.20 Canadian for rotisserie chicken and potatoes. That's like about $2 US, a little $2.10, $2.20 US. I will grab multiple if they have them next time. I should have, whatever. My brain doesn't always work. And I want to go back and talk to the coin shop about these bags of junk silver. Like, if I can offer it to, if he has the margins for me to put that stuff into my auctions and start it at spot. I think that'd be good. And if like one piece gets bid up, I'll show another piece. If it doesn't get bid up, then I won't show anymore. Later, 9 for 9. Thanks for stopping in and dropping a like. Appreciate you. I'll catch up with you later. A good chance I'll be on tonight going through some cents. I really want to continue powering through those. Because next week, once I'm back into doing auctions, that kind of eats up a good chunk of my free time. So packing and staying on top of everything, keeping track of everything, keeping stuff that's mine separated from stuff that's not mine. I actually need to go through everything. I really wanted to take a picture or like get a picture from the Mint's website of everything and put it in the spreadsheet. But I mean, if I'm going back to weekly, that spreadsheet's going to become condensed. How you doing, Raymond? Hi, Science Guy. What's happening? How's the weather, Christopher? Good to see you, friend. What's going on? I'll probably only cash these one at a time. Or I could cash them both, I guess. It just doesn't make a difference, does it? Sucks. I was really hoping to get the coin today, and then I'd have more money for the coin show on Saturday. I guess I'm just gonna end up bringing a box of the glow-in-the-dark CN Tower coin, seeing if I can get 10% over on that. If I can't, then I'm only gonna buy like if I see one of the coins that I'm missing from my PC, I'll get it. Or like if I see something I know, like let's say I see a beaver or a bird or a bear, like something like the last coin show I went to, I got something for like 3 or 4 different people and they all sold. But also I don't like doing that because I'm basically just converting Canadian into US and doing myself a bit of disservice. I mean, it's good because if I go to the bank to change the money, their rate isn't as good. But US doesn't buy me groceries. 5, 10, 15, 25. I'm only looking for the one that glows and silver. I know a couple people that have found silver in these, the sterling silver Toonies. Mostly just going through it because it's content, something different than the cents. The new Toonies out, and I order boxes to get bank boxes of the coins. Usually takes a few orders before I get it. So this is just part of the process. But the only thing I would pull out of these is the coin that glows or silver. Like I had a D-Day. I've had an insulin. Not interested in those. Used to be I'd keep like $50 out of each box, but not trying to do that. Nice. I found silver once, and I remember a bank called me, asked me, said someone's coming in and dumping pennies, do you want them? And it didn't cross my mind to take all the dimes and the silvers and the nickels too, because they were dumping everything. Their grandfather's collection. I took the pennies, and I didn't think there was silver in the dimes and the quarters that was getting dumped. My brain doesn't always brain. I did get some of the nickels, and I got war nickels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I ever have a bank call me and tell me, oh, someone just dumped a bunch of pennies, I'm gonna say, well, did they bring anything else? I probably missed a bunch of silver. It's all good. I missed Bitcoin, I missed real estate. Missed lots of things. I missed that time my lottery numbers hit for 2.5 million. That's just life. I should do one of these other cameras. Hey Billy, how you doing, friend? Before you tell everyone, sorry about your chicken or your chick. No trauma dumping in my chat. brings me down. I'm too sensitive. How you doing otherwise? Oh, we got a black one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a new coin came out, and I order boxes of the coins to get bank rolls, full rolls of the coins. It usually takes a few orders for me to get a bank box. So, like, for example, oh, it's buried now. Oh, that's gonna fall. How can I do this? Put this here. So here's a sealed box of the CN Tower coin that glows in the dark, right? So I order boxes when a new coin comes out, and eventually, if I keep ordering, I get full bank boxes of the coins. So this is part of the process. This was a miss. I didn't get the coins this time. They're going to order more for me next week. I'm fence sitting whether I want to order from another branch as well. But the thing is, I don't have the money to take coins from multiple branches at the same time. So it becomes a real juggling act. Usually what ends up happening is I'll get it from one, and then I still have an order coming in from the other branch, and I'm obligated with this bank to pick up my orders. If I don't, they wouldn't order for me in the future, and then I'll end up getting the coin, but then I can't keep it because I need the money to go and pick up from the other branch. And there's a chance that I could go and get my second order and it's not the coin, and I end up getting rid of the coin when I had the coin, and it kind of fucks me. So this time around, I'm actually just trying to order only from one, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that I actually do get it, because obviously the more places I order from, I increase my odds of getting it. But like I said, I can also get it and then have to get rid of it, which is a real pain in the ass. Hi, Humble. What's going on? Oh, that's awesome, Billy. Congratulations. That's good news. That's the kind of stuff I like to hear about. Ain't that wonderful? Yeah, what does everyone collect? I used to collect stuff that glowed in the dark. I still do, but I haven't been buying them from the Mint. The Mint's just, the Royal Canadian Mint's just gone mental with their premiums. 5, 10, 15, 25. That's dirty. So the only thing I'll be pulling out of these rolls, if I find it, is the coin that glows in the dark or silver. Everything else can go back. Like bullion? Me? Yeah. All different ones. I don't sell them though. No, so that's the non-glowing glow-in-the-dark coin. The margins on bullion is no good. Metal cards. Humble has maples. Nice. I mean, I might sell them one day, just something I'm just sitting on. It's in my PC. Deep stack, I guess people would say. Okay, now I gotta punch more holes in these rolls. I put holes in them to mark them. Also, when I go into the bank, if they can't see in the roll, they'll open the rolls to check them. And it takes less time for me to punch holes in them so that they can see in the roll than it does for me to stand at the counter waiting for them to open all of the rolls. So I punch holes in them. Horse privy. Yes, I remember that. Awesome. I think I have an extra. I can't remember. I had one extra maple reverse something that I put up for auction once upon a time, and it didn't sell. Not the horse one that Humble got. Humble wanted the horse, so actually I trade. You know what? I think the one that didn't sell, I traded for the horse for you, Humble, and then I sold you the horse. I traded one of mine for that horse. I think that's what I did. I can't remember too well. I have to check my notes. I'm gonna mute while I do this so you don't have to hear all of this. Confetti going everywhere. Coin show this weekend, and I'm gonna go because it's free, but I can't. I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything. I mean, I know there's one of the dealers that's gonna be there that would, because the prices are up, he'd probably sell to me stuff at spot, but I don't know. Mostly just going to hang out with my buddy who I haven't seen since last year. I always have really bad luck coin roll hunting. I only got that silver roll, nothing else. You don't find it unless you look. I don't, yeah, you know what? I just thinking to myself, yeah, I don't think I'll order from the other branch. I went to this bank. Dude, I'm having like a pinch in my lower back and my legs are going numb. Like I'm losing feeling and function in my leg. Like I felt like my leg was a dead weight, and then I had to stand on my thing and skate with the coins. Like if I had to suddenly stop out and I put my leg down, I probably would have just fallen on my face. It's getting kind of, I mean, I don't even know. I go see a doctor, they're gonna want, like, what can they do? I don't want to do what they're gonna want to do. It's not good. Like, I'm ignoring it, but like it's actually starting to worry me to the point where it's like, if it got any worse, I might actually fall over. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that? I shouldn't even talk about that. I was just thinking about that out loud. Sorry. Later, Humble. That's what I call hunting and not finding. Have a good afternoon. Thanks for stopping in and dropping a like. I need all this confetti. Not sure when, but Humble's having an auction again, probably soon this month. And then I think I don't know if he ships outside of the US. I ship Canada, US. I know, I'm glad it's full. I'm glad it's full. Billy, do you feel like participating in a prank? We're pranking Goomba. One, two, three, four, five people that are participating are making donations. So if yes, you feel like sending money, I'll explain more. If no, then I won't. Minimum. Oh, there's one of those. Actually in decent condition. I don't know if I have any Toonies to put in place of that. I'm not trying to pull anything out of these rolls. So let me see if I have any Toonies kicking around. Might have one more, like, I don't mind having extra indigenous ones. There's an indigenous thing coming up in a couple weeks where I go and I buy stuff from a vendor, so I don't mind having those coins kicking around to spend at his booth. I gotta remember, I want to take him a Voyager dollar. I showed him a Voyager dollar last time, and I could tell it was his first time seeing one, because he's like, oh, there's a guy with a native with Indian in a canoe on it. And just by his reaction, I could tell he never saw it before. But I can't. Which one was it that I had? I think it was a silver one I had. That's why I didn't give it to him. I want to give him a nickel one. Just give him one. And I want to give him some of the 67 pennies. He makes art with the pennies. Drills them, hammers them, turns them into jewelry. If I give him the ones with the birds on it, he'll probably appreciate that. He can make some unique pieces that are all with the birds. And that's just like a roll of cents to me. It's nothing. Just try and support some local businesses, you know. Why do I have it that way? I mean, I have bankrolls of those, but I'd rather not dip into them if I can avoid it. Hey, Rick, what's happening? I'm not happy. I didn't get the new coin. I guess Billy stepped out. I didn't get a reply. Rick, we're going to prank Goomba. Do you want to participate? It would require a monetary donation. If yes, I'll explain more. If no, then that's okay. So far, 949, Raymond Long, AG Iowa, Dale M, and Otis Coldren have made donations. Minimum would be $5. Any amounts at your discretion. We're up to about 1.5 ounces so far. Actually, I think we're past 2 ounces now with Otis's. The spot is 67. Yeah, we're just shy of 2 ounces. So I've got like 140 and 10% is for shipping. So 140 minus 14 minus fees. So minus like 20. I've got like 120. So we're just shy of 2 ounces. You don't have to. I don't ever see you in his streams. I understand. Not everyone will want to participate. But I'll show you essentially what I'm gonna do, but on a much larger scale. So let me find it here. It'll take me a second. So I'm just hunting these, looking for the glowing coin and silver if I can get so lucky. Northern found, and Fervid's finds have found silver in the Toonie boxes. If only I'd be so lucky. How you doing, Rick? How's Morty? Shorts, mute tab. So, 9for9 bought something from me, and he paid for bubble mailer shipping, not a parcel. If he had a parcel, I would have rolled them and just put the roll in his box. Would have been easier for me. But because he paid for a bubble mailer, I had to flat pack the coins. So each of these coins is in saran wrap. Oh, why did it show that video? That's not even what I clicked. Where'd it go? I'm clicking this one, but it opened this one. Let's try again. We're gonna click this one. Now that's just mean. And it did it again. Okay, here it is. Said it took them an hour to get them all out. So I had to flat pack them, and I didn't want them shifting around and jingling and getting damaged since they're all nice. So they're all saran wrapped and taped down. So Goomba sent me his list of pennies, and a bunch of people have made donations for little pieces of silver, and we're essentially going to make I'm going to make a huge saran wrap ball with lots of saran wrap and packing tape, and I'm going to film the process of me doing it, and then after he opens it, I'm going to pull clips, highlights from him being pissed, and I'm going to put it into like I'm going to make a short and a slightly longer video. But yeah, and I'm gonna pepper it with confetti and world coins and like the old nickels. He likes those, and I'll have a list. Like, make sure you find all of these things, and I'll probably add something that's not actually there. And then at the end, like after I see him go crazy looking for it, I'll go, oh shit, I just found that coin on my desk. It's not in there, right? So it's gonna be like a big ball of tape and saran wrap and everything that. So 90% of donations are going to silver, 10% is going to saran wrap, tape, shipping and handling. So I'll put 90% towards, so like a sterling silver nickel is 11 US. So Otis sent 15, and it came out to, after fees, 90% is 1272. So I could I'll probably figure out some different combination. I want to get as close to your 90% as possible. I have lots of different little bits, so I'll weigh them, I'll figure it out, and then all the coins from y'all are going to go into flips with your name on them, so he doesn't forget who it's from, and I'll label it like goofball or something. And yeah, I'm not going to send it till the next time I send the mail. So it'll probably be after my auction. I'll go to the shipping center next week or the following week. So there's still a week or two. It's a week or two out. And if I include it with one of his, like if he buys stuff at the next auction and I put the ball in a box with combine the shipping, I'll put even more silver in from all of you, like 95%. But we're just shy of 2 ounces right now. And it's gonna be like little, like fish scales, and he likes the old Newfoundland stuff, 5 and 10 cents. And it's gonna be stuff like that, world coins, and I don't know who that is. But I'm not gonna reach out to someone asking for money. It's something that my community sent me money to do, so. Because everyone knows him, and we watch him open mail. And recently I sent him something and he was pissed. It took him a while to get into it. If you want to do that, then I could wait. Like, if you're gonna send it sooner, I don't want to make everyone who's sent a donation wait, right? Like Dale sent a donation, and Like I could wait like realistically I'll probably go to the shipping center the second week of September, so that's 2 weeks. Right? So if it's here in 2 weeks, then yeah, that's reasonable. Because like I probably won't go to the shipping center next week. Why? I better stop clicking that or the computer is gonna have a fart. I'm clicking my calendar, it's not loading, and I keep clicking it like I'm gonna get a different result. I'm just gonna end up crashing my computer. If that's what you wanted to do, yeah, I won't say no. There's one of those new ones. See, there's another native coin I'd love to hold to spend at the native market, and I don't have Toonies to refill these rolls. Hi, Bo. What would that? Oh, that's up to you, friend. The smaller the stuff is, the better, because it can get lots of saran wrap around it, and it will be like if it's big, it's easy for him to see it in the ball. So like I'm getting little things. I have other little things, but I've already put them aside. So like I got little sterling bits, dimes. He likes the Newfoundland stuff and he likes beavers, so I got sterling beavers. So if possible, things that are like a nickel or dime or fish scale, but completely up to you. If you want to send bigger stuff, I'm not going to stop you. The middle of the ball is going to be something big, and I don't really have anything good for that yet, so there's that, right? But I know if it's something small and I wrap a bunch of saran wrap around it and then that gets taped into a thing, like it's gonna piss them off more that it's little things. A big thing is easy for them to see and get out, so whatever you feel like sending, man, you know? Everyone has sent something different what they want to send, you know? It's just something that's gonna be fun and funny. And he's gonna get pissed, but can he really get pissed at free stuff? And I'm not sure what channel was that you were saying collab with Primer Rare Coins. I'd have to Google that. I'm not sure who that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just something that my community asked me to do after they saw what I did to 9 for 9. I'm kind of known as the guy that uses lots of saran wrap when I send things. There's actually some quotes in the bot about that. I can't remember the numbers, but I got like 350 quotes in there. Any leads on mannequins, Rick? You know, he actually, I can't remember, he needs a 19, 23, 24, and 25 small cent. I don't think I'll have any extras of those. I know 2 of those are stupid expensive, but one of those is not so expensive. If you had it and wanted to send it, I ordered one on Amazon and they canceled, said out of stock. The next one I found, wow. They canceled the order and upped the price. Martin's Treasure Hunting found something on one of our Canadian coin shops online, and I think this price was supposed to be $260 and it was listed for oh yeah, I was telling you the other day when you were here, one of the animals in Moonlight, he paid $160 Canadian for one of the animals in Moonlight. A coin that's like 180 melt right now. 190 melt. There's a black ring. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. How you doing, Bo? You doing any hunting today? I'm moving a bit slow with these coins. I'm chatting a lot. Me too. I'm not really trying to keep anything from these. I'm just ordering boxes, trying to get full boxes of the new coin. That's how I do it. And then just because this is something different to go through, and it's easy and different, and what I've been doing for the last couple weeks, I go through them. I usually get through 2 boxes in an hour. I'm coming up on an hour. I'm doing a lot of chatting. That's okay. That's part of streaming. Depending on how things go, I may do a late night stream going through more of my cents. I really want to power through as many of those as I can before I start doing auctions again. The auctions really eat a lot of my spare time. Just getting stuff and keeping it organized and keeping inventory and spreadsheet, and then putting everything into the mail bags, your mail bags, and then shipping and going to the shipping center. Like it eats a lot of time. Like I think I worked it out before, and yeah, my auction, it's crazy. Tens of hours each week for one auction. And the auction's only like 2.5 hours, 5, 10, 15, 25. Just a lot of time behind the scenes, getting stuff. Yeah. It's just, I'm a bit OCD with the way I do my auctions. I wish I had extra Toonies to pull some of these out. Vimy. I just recently purged all of my Toonies. That's how I'm even able to afford to get these. I got rid of hundreds of dollars of Toonies, a few hundred in loonies, and hundreds in pennies. Otherwise I wouldn't even be able to get these. I'm still trying to get rid of more of my pennies. Best to get rid of them while I can before I need to get rid of them. Then have to get rid of them and be bringing them to a bank and not getting anything extra for them. Silver's up, gold is up, nice. $5, $10, $15, $25. Sometimes this is from Garda, one of the courier services. I've got rolls that were short, and I've also got rolls that had $1 coins mixed in the $2 coins from them. The banks never believe me when I tell them that shit. It happens. I caught it once in a box of loonies. And I showed them. I was like, actually, I've caught rolls of Toonies that were short. I was like, this roll is short. She opened it, she counted it. She's like, how did you know that? When you're just... This was like a couple years ago when I was coinrollhunting way more than I am now. I mean, when you look at them, the height of them should all be the same. When one's missing a coin, you can kind of tell. 5, 10, 15, 25. I've also had rolls that are over, so that's why I count them as well. You know, sometimes I ask for an extra roll of Toonies just so I like to bring whole boxes. Just makes it easier. Oh well. I already have all these coins I'm finding. Bankrolls of all these coins. Which I want to go through and get rid of some of them. I don't want to keep all of the bankrolls. It's too much. Too much. But I want to maybe eyeball them at least. Scope them. Because the condition of them varies a lot. A lot of the coins are very rough out of the mint, full of scratches and stuff. Alright, Dell, thanks for popping and hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you later. I think I sold all of those to Otis, so that might be good. I have to double check here. I had a bunch of old nickels and I was just spending them. I was legitimately just spending them. And then I said, you know what? I can pepper the ball with these instead of, like, these are all, no, these are older. These are chrome plated steel. There's a 44, a 45, a 52, another 45, and a 52. There's two 52s. Yeah, sure. I know I have those somewhere, but not. Actually, I might not. I might have sold them all to Otis. I went through all my nickels recently and I sold all the extra ones. So I was getting rid of them like crazy. The coins just take up too much space. I don't have a medieval room and a coin room and a smoking room. I live in Toronto. You ever see those videos where they show like rentals in New York? It's not that bad, but I'm not complaining. I mean, your taxes are probably more than my rent. If I moved, I definitely wouldn't be doing much coin stuff. Who knows? Maybe I would. I don't know. Shouldn't speak things into existence. Just limited space. Trying to make more room for auction stuff. 5, 10, 15, 25. I'm gonna be so happy once I get through all the pennies. Oh my goodness. Then I know for sure that I haven't missed anything and I can sell them. And that person doesn't even want to buy them yet though. This is about as exciting as a box of Toonies usually is. I've found the glowing coins in these Garda boxes before. It's possible we'll find one. one that's possible, the bank I dumped these at may even have a box of the new coins. I'll have to ask them when I'm dumping these. Be like, hey, I'll give you 2 boxes, you give me 1. Because I know that dump branch has in the past got the coins. I've also ordered there too, but I've ordered boxes there before. Like I've ordered 2 boxes and I go in and they're like, oh, we can only give you 1. I'm like, what do you mean? So I don't, like, yeah. Also, I've ordered there and they had the coin in the back and they're giving me coins other than the one I want. I go in another time to get a box and they're like, we have this. I'm like, you have that? And he's like, yeah, we had this back there for a couple weeks. I'm like, you had that last time I was here? One time, one teller in a branch. Actually, 3, 4, 5. I had a teller kind of get, not in trouble, but the manager was like, yeah, don't do that. Because one time I asked the teller, I was like, what do you have back there? And he went and he took pictures of, like, he opened the boxes and he took pictures with his phone of all of them. And he came and he showed me. And there was a box of Black Rim Toonies and a box of the Indigenous. And this was like in 2024. So one of them was a year old and one of them was 2 years old. And I was like, you have that back there? I got so excited. I didn't even have, I had to go home. I had to get the cash. I had to go back. And I bought them all. And then I was at another bank and I asked, I can't remember if it was a guy or a girl. I was like, can you take a picture of what you have and show me? And the manager's like, what are you doing? No, just give them whatever. You don't do that. You don't take pictures in the safe. Is this thing on? Check, check, check. 1, 2. Hello. Tough crowd. I know Fossabot, I should go stretch my legs. I know, I went, how was it? Yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. Day before, I got rid of $300 in pennies and loonies, or $1 coins. And it was like an odd amount. And he was like, we got pennies. Do you want pennies? You're bringing us pennies. I was like, are they in bags? I was like, no, those are from me. They hadn't got rid of the ones I had brought them yet. That's 1 box done. And when I'm getting rid of pennies, I try to only bring them one place. I'm thankful so far no one has, well, my small bank, I'm with a couple of different banks. One of them won't take any coins from me. Some branches won't give me any coins at all. So there's somewhere I can't get coins. If I brought them coins, they would. So there's branches where they won't give me coins, but if I brought them coins, they'll take the coins. They won't take pennies though. And they won't take the old dollars. But if I bring them the modern stuff, they'll take it. They don't want to, but they'll take it. And then there's branches that won't give me coins but will take coins. And there's branches that will take coins but won't give me coins. And there's branches that are both won't take coins or give me coins. And there's branches that will give me coins and take coins. And then there's branches in neighborhoods where they have lots of businesses. So they're always ordering coins for the businesses to have change. And then there's also branches where they never order coins. And they just have like customer rolls sitting in their safe all the time. And they're shipping them off. So there's like everything. Like, kind of hard to map everything in my brain. So like, so these, when I get rid of these, I'll bring them to a branch that has high businesses in need for these coins. I won't bring them to the branch where they sit. Remember, there was one branch had a manager. She sucked at her job. They had 28,000 in Toonies sitting in their safe. I remember I took like half of them, a couple boxes at a time. I found 3 coins that glow in the dark. I can't remember if that. Let me search my thing. I have a record of stuff that I know I've sold one of those. I'll let you know if he bought that. I know I sold one of those. I can't remember to who because I have a spreadsheet I can search. So I'll just search Cobalt. Sold that last year, July 29th. Cobalt, nope, he didn't buy it. He might have it though, but that's fine. It's silver is silver. Depending on this, it's like this, is it loose or that could be the center of the ball because that'll probably be the biggest piece. Oh, Hakuna Matata. That's fine. I could probably find a capsule and a case for it. I'll keep that in mind now. Actually, when I go to the coin shop, I'll get a capsule. I have capsules. Well, I should get a fresh capsule. I'll put it in a capsule and a case. Doesn't need a COA though. And then it's a better size to be the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What spammer's calling me now? I should have that turned off. British Columbia. Science guy, why are you calling me? I roll all mine when I return them. Depending what it is, modern coins get rolled. Non-modern coins like the 50 cents and the dollars and the pennies just get bagged. You can roll cents if you have rolls. But I just bag them. I did bring rolls yesterday though, because I didn't have enough to fill a bag. Well, I bought a bag and rolls. It's like a bag plus 37 rolls, and then loonies. I'm so happy that that's all gone. The last one's always the trickiest to get in. If you don't, it's all good. I get lots of them. I'm pretty sure I have one. Or I can get one. Like you saw the melt bag, he's always got lots of those things. I meant to film that bag while it was poured out on the countertop and I forgot. There was so much good stuff in there. I want to see if he has the margin to let me start some of those things at spot. Because then it would sell. It's almost not worth his time though. Because every time, like those bags are weighed and then I pull stuff and then he has to like I take up the counter and I gotta reweigh it and he has to reweigh it. Like, just to make a couple bucks now instead of later. But that's what it is, so we'll see. I'll talk to him about it. Watch him just weigh a bag and say, take this bag. You can sell this for a spot. I'll be like, no. Too heavy. Last ones are always the trickiest to get in. leave that open and put that there. I was hoping to be back on the road by now. I should plug my skateboard in. It doesn't need to plug in, but I should plug it in. I'm gonna do that after this roll. Hey, Walter. It is. For the most part, I have one little hiccup. I was talking about it earlier, and then I realized I shouldn't be talking about that. After I talked about it. So I'm not going to talk about it again. I still got to email those bike people to make sure. I was talking to my friend about that today. He's like, yo, all the money you spent on your skateboards and you could have just been riding those bikes and you don't even have to maintain them. He really made me feel like it's a no-brainer. 5, 10, 15, 25. There's another one of those. Daphne jig. I'm just going to put them on the end. If I can find some Toonies, I'll pull them out to spend them instead of the Toonies I have. But I do have, like, I have bank rolls of those on my desk, so I don't need to pull those out of the rolls. Like, I have uncirculated ones of most of the modern ones. Last coin's always a tricky one. Should puff these up before the coins are in my hand. 5, 10, 15, 25. Fake one. 1, 2, 3. Another fake one. Doesn't look like I'm finding much in these rolls. Kind of to be expected, you know. It's the way it is. Really just trying to find those ones that glow. If I had more of them, I'd sell them or even just give them away. I think I have 3, maybe 4. 3. 1 on my desk, and I think 2. Inflate this first. Let's inflate all of these. 1, 2, 3. Second box seems to be going a little faster than the first box. 5, 10, 15, 25. I should have asked him for his list of nickels that he needs. Oh well. That's in pretty decent condition. That's actually really nice for 26 years old. It's not shiny though, but it's just not scratched to shit. I don't need it though. Like when you see stuff like all these other ones scratched to shit. Remembrance, what is that? Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, uncolorized. Got rolls of those. None I've got, but were you here when I showed my half sovereign last night, Rick? Should have bought it last week. Oh well. I was frickin' there. It's all relative, really. I might hit my goal by the end of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just set my goal last night. It's an amount I can reach, but there's a possibility I won't reach it. I probably will. Like, I already have plans for the next glow in the dark coin I'll be buying when it comes out. That's gonna be like 320 Canadian. If I'm just going off the price point of the last one, there's 6 coins in the series. The second one comes out this year, the Megafauna. Oh. So Goomba would like that. He likes odd stuff like that. Now I have to find another Toonie. I think I have one in this bag. Thought I had one in this bag. Not have another one. Let me check a couple places. Usually I got change in my clothes. Jingling in any of these pockets. Oh, I found that. I was looking for that forever. Found one. Hey Tarragon Sue, I keep bus fare in bags and some of my backpacks in case I'm ever on my skateboard and it breaks. I have bus fare. So we'll put that in and we'll keep that for the goofball. What's going on, Tarragon? Oh, plug in the skateboard. at it. I was wondering about that, Rick, but was afraid to ask. I didn't come in the clamshell. Came in the green clamshell case. Ah. I thought you bust a nut in the case. Keep that to yourself. Hold on, Teragansu. So we didn't get it this time. I asked them to order more next week. I'll probably call them Monday, just as a reminder. I don't know. It's like, should I order from another bank as well? Honestly, the way my back's feeling, I don't feel like running around more than I need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if stretches would help or what the fuck. Hey! No way. That's just... Why is it shiny like that? That's not silver. You're fooling me. That's just like a weird finish, yeah. Look. Isn't that that's a different finish. It's a proof. What's that from? A 96 with a proof finish? Magnetic? Man, that had me for a side. The magnet sticks. What do you mean? I got excited. First thing I did. It looks like one. It looks like what. That's how the silver ones would look. Man. So that's what I'm looking for. Oh. Silver and stuff that glows in the dark. That's all I'm looking for. That had me going. And that's how you know, because the silver ones will have a proofy finish, cameo. Just finished up some work in the office. First time I'm able to get on kind this afternoon. Oh, I'm glad you're able to get on kind. I know, that would have made my day right there. That's like a quarter ounce of silver. So... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't want that ballerina coin, do you? That was loose and scuffed. Like, just buy this. Just buy a proper one in the set with the capsule and shit. Like that one. If you sent them spot, I could bring it home, but then I have to search for it in the bag again. Yeah. There's one of those. From a proof set, I guess so. It was too rough for me to keep it. If it was nicer, I might have kept it. Alright, I gotta punch some holes in these again. Make some confetti. Let's get the other ballerina coin. Let me mute while I do this. So I mark my rolls. Also, the bank I dump at, they often check the rolls. So this takes less time than waiting for them to check the rolls, open the rolls, and check them. Right, when they can just go boop, 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 and see the ridges, the reeded edges of the coins. That it's not washers. It's back in the bag. I thought about bringing it home, but it's like, if I don't, how do I know if someone wants it, you know? And then all that stuff is scratched and shit. I'm gonna talk to him about that, like I was saying, find out what his margins are, if I can start offering stuff from those bags to you at spot, like once in a while, show one of those and be like, all right, today's spot deal is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it gets bid up, then I might show another one. If it doesn't get bid up, then I won't show another one, because I'm not, you know, the shit doesn't get bid up. It's just, I don't want to say it's not worth it, but it's just, you know, like, there's one of the CN Towers. I'm actually surprised I'm not seeing more of those. No, but it happened. No, 75th anniversary Royal Canadian National Ballet happens to be next month. The RCI sometimes makes coins to celebrate anniversaries. What was the one that I have? Oh, Winnipeg Ballet. There's a fake one. I don't care about ballerinas. Twinkle toes, twinkle toes. Sounds like an expensive coin. But some of those quarters that were from like the millennial sets, man, it hurt me to see those. I mean, not that I'd buy it. It's like, whatever, there's more of them. Those holographic Olympic coins. I remember when he had the full set of those. The price on it, no one's going in to buy that. I've seen some people auction them though. I probably should have grabbed one of them or something. But then it's like, what sport? Which sport's gonna sell? Skiing, alpine, snowboarding, curling? Oh well. It's what it is. Gotta remember to go check for the food today. 5, 10, 15, 25. Anniversary of the Air Force, fake Toonie. Wait for me, daddy. Another fake Toonie. I remember I was so paranoid the first time I returned the box full of fake Toonies that were already in there. I took them out and I went to A&W and I bought a combo meal with them all. I don't know why. I thought, oh, they're going to find them and I'm going to get pinched. That's the only coin I pulled so far, that one. Oh, and the one that was fully worn. Send the worn one to Goomba. I still want to make a black rim glow in the dark Toonie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Would I get in trouble for showing that? Not making it, just showing the coin. There's Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Seven rolls to go. I wanted to already be on the road. They didn't call me today when this was ready. So then finally I called them and they had it. And I was like, okay, I'm on my way. And I opened the door and there was like a micro downpour. 10, 15, 25. And I couldn't even leave right away. Whole day got delayed. Like, well, I waited for the road to dry. I don't like skating when the road is wet. Slippery. Gotta download that form for the e-bikes. There's one of those. I'm not pulling anything out of these rolls. I have rolls of all of these. Actually, I have rolls of this on my desk. Bank rolls of that coin on my desk. Not after I just got rid of everything. I'm not trying to. Whoever got those rolls that I dumped, they got some rolls full of color. That's crazy. I have to go, but I'll pack this up. So thank you, Rick, for your kindness, your generosity, and your consideration for that. I'll probably be on later tonight. Not much else to do in the city unless you're young and partying and or spending money, so I'll be home going through my pennies once again. That's actually a nice weight for me, Daddy. But I'm not trying to keep that. I have quite a few of the non-colorized coins in like the 5-coin card biofilm envelope things. So you're gonna stream tonight, is what you're saying? I could have you up. I am able to have people up. I haven't done it in a while. If you're not too tipsy to figure out what to click, it's not like, it's just a website you go to. Yeah, me too. I'm pretty random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just a YouTuber living in the big shitty. There's one of those. I can go back in. That one looks fake. We want a silver coin. Give me a silver coin. Come on. Silver. Actually, if this came from Garda, the odds of me finding silver are low because, well, it doesn't say ARP. Yeah, it doesn't say ARP, so maybe. Stinking Garda boxes. Later. Let me punch the last 3 that I need. 2, 3. Bro, I only have a stand-up shower, and like whenever I feel like that, like, man, I feel like buying one of those inflatable hot tub pool things. So I just fill it with hot water and Epsom salts, just freaking soak in the middle of the room. I think I still have my water pumps from my hydroponic setup, so it wouldn't be a problem to drain it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coin show Saturday. Talk to my friend. Who I was saying, yeah, he was telling me about like $20 isn't enough. Well, implying $20 isn't enough for gas is what I thought. He thought he was gonna come and pick me up, and then so I'll go south to go north. I was like, nah, man, I'll just take transit up by you. If anything, he can drop me off on the way back. What? I didn't get boxes of new coins, so I don't have as much to spend. Looks like I'm going to be bringing a box of the CN Tower coin. And if I can't sell one of those whole over, I might not buy anything. It sucks. If the coin show was like Monday, I'd have money to spend. Yeah, Tuesday's the 1st. Oh well. I don't have anything I can cash out unless I go through Toonies. I get rid of a box of Toonies, so I could probably get rid of some more FIFA coins. Got rid of most of them. Oh no, I was holding some for Martin, but he doesn't want them right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what's crazy? There's people who live stream Toronto, like walking around, and they go for like 9, 10, 13 hours straight live, just walking around. Like, that hurts my brain, my body thinking about that. Like, how you spend half a day just walking all over the city. And there's a lot of people that do it. Last roll, last roll. Then I'm gonna go before rush hour really starts to pick up. Another black one. 5, 10, 15, 25. At least all of the rolls were correct. I didn't get loonied or shorted. No glow-in-the-dark coins. I found like 3 or 4 of those green ones. I found about 2 Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, about 3 black rims, couple 2-3 Daphne jigs, no CN towers, 1 D-Day that had a big scratch in it. And again, like, I just got rid of all of my Toonies so that I could, and a Reapel. I just got rid of all of my Toonies so I could free up money to... I'm glad I did, because may not have been able to get 2 boxes. I mean, 1 box at a time wouldn't hurt. I wonder if I should just order 1 box from the other branch, and then if I have to get it, it's not so hard. I don't know. It's so far though. The other branch that orders for me, like, legit far. Wouldn't it be sweet if the branch I dumped this at turns out they have a box of the new coin in their safe? Gotta talk to the right person about that though, because a lot of them just don't understand what you're looking for. What do you mean you want to give me Toonies, and if I have Toonies? You have Toonies. What do you mean you want Toonies? You have Toonies. No, do you have the other Toonies? What do you mean the other Toonie? The one that has the sticker on it. What sticker? The white sticker? There's a white sticker? Yeah, the white sticker. You know the sticker. No? Well, that's it for that. I'll save these gloves for the pennies later. Already picked up a bunch of dirt. Only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades in the top. Close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and atomic bombs. Also lawn bowling. And probably curling. That's that, and I pulled this to put in the goofball. It's a weird one. It'd actually be funny if I popped that. Oh! Pop that center into a black rim. That would be something. The thing is, they don't always fit 1-to-1, so now I'm thinking I should keep one of these black rims to try that. But I don't have any more Toonies. I mean, I have more Toonies, just not to put in here. Oh, I could grab one from George, I guess. Wait, there might be a black rim in here. No, I think I took all the Toonies out, actually, when I purged my Toonies. Yep, I did. I did. I have no Toonies on my desk. I might have a Toonie and a flip I could get rid of. Let me see. They are in this drawer. I really don't need to keep that green one. I might have got rid of them. That's a fake one. No, that's not. That's bad. I could get rid of that. So let's get rid of this Battle of the Atlantic for one of those black rims. And then I can make like a hybrid coin for him. If it turns out, if it doesn't look obvious that it's... Okay, thank you for staying on the desk. And the black ram was here. Did I keep the other one up? That one's kind of scuffed. Yes, I did. Thank goodness. That one... well... I should put the gloves back on. Get rid of that. Put that in there. So that will be the idea, to put that worn center into the middle of the black one. I'll just do that off stream, and it's still a legit coin that way. It's just, yeah, because that makes it more interesting, because people like the black rims. Ooh, a black rim, and then it's like the center's missing, so it's like a... he likes that weird stuff. All right, y'all. I am going to run for now, almost 2 hours. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for 13 likes. I don't know what time. 9 o'clock maybe. Maybe a bit earlier, maybe a bit later. After I have my dinner and I've done all my chores and stuff. I want to finish my sorting board. I have 80, 81, 82, 80, 81, 82, 83. I have 4 years that I want to get through. I want to finish the sorting board so that I can put all the older stuff on the sorting board and make sense of it. I really want to get that done and out of the way. They're going to think I'm crazy. These were stamped yesterday. So thank you all for being here. Like always, big love from the Black Block as Employee of the Month. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye for now. Peace.